Alright. We've arrived to a Saturday. Somehow, some way. Oh wait. I'm forgetting something. I forgot to put my controller thing. Although I haven't really used it much. I still like to have the list of what the controls are next to the game. In case I need to look at it. Alright. Hi, Twitch streamer. What a beautiful Saturday. Is there a better day to discuss the improvement of the branding of your channel? No, of course not. That's right. Today is the day to discuss branding. How do we convey to the people that I am a humble, simple pro who masochistically gets achievements and trophies in her games? Except for this game, which doesn't have any achievements or trophies. Sometimes I actually just play through games for the story, like some insane human being. Let's go. Let's go. What the heck was I doing? I have no idea. I think I was doing a bunch of quests. Mostly side quests. I hadn't done any main quests last time. What the hell am I hearing? What's going on over there? There's something on the other side of this wall, man. I have an emotes, overlays, notifications that tell the Twitch world about you. Oh, that's true. I've already got that covered on the Twitch side, though. You can set up my Twitter account and start working on that aspect. Y'all know Twitch discoverability is garbage, and you need to expand out to other platforms. What's in here? I think I just left this room. Yeah, I think I just left this room. That's where I say it. I don't really remember what I was gonna do though. More debit trophies and less profile WoW emotes, for example. What? Why not both? Why can't we have both? Why can't we do both? Oh my god, there's so much shit. Is there a tracking that I can do here? Ah, there's no tracking on this quest. That's just if I get, like, teeth from a monster. Okay. So why is that there? Shouldn't that be done then? Okay. Oh wait, he's in, like, the inn. He wanted me to go talk to him at 6 p.m. Why do I remember that? I have no fucking clue why I remember that. What time is it in this game? 5. Where is the inn? Oh, it's like right fucking here. Wait, didn't I put it on the map? I did. Oh, right. Oh, it's right here. I'll wait till 6, I guess, and then we'll go in there.
Out of the pan into the oven.
Oh, beetle swims?
You're huge and ugly.
You're small and ugly. Twitter discoverability is much better if people aren't there to see it. True. I think the idea is to engage in conversations and stuff and put yourself out there and be like, hey, I exist. And the problem being that I don't use social media, so. I guess I have to learn how to tweet things. That's what I gotta do, right? Till 5.
We're in for a deluge.
A deluge?
Be gone!
Fuck you.
The Scoia'tael summoned a horrific phantom to massacre humans.
They did? Where is it? I'll kill it for you. Oh, you absolutely need your emote overlays and alerts package. Oh, okay.
You may wander about at night with a pass at your own risk.
Is that what it is?
If you're
Did you have anything good? I already read that. Okay, I officially don't care then. Bye.
Ada has porridge for brains. With her father away, she endlessly entertains herself.
Hey, he wanted like a gem.
Farewell.
I swear I gave one of the blacksmiths a sapphire and then I never found them again and they ate my sapphire, I guess.
Offense.
So what?
I must acquire an invitation to Luvarden's next banquet.
Can I talk to you?
Still weather.
Can he respond to my cute cat? Cute cat? Cute cat? Is there a cute cat? Let's see. Let's see if there's a cute cat. It's like, oh, wake up. It's time to wake up.
we're in for a deluge.
That's what you do after you wake up.
Need to water
It's the first thing you do when you wake up before you get up. You go, "Stretch."
like a duck.
We're in for a deluge.
Or at least I do. I always stretch before I get up. Like,
No need to water, my girl.
put yourself out there and use Twitch's new feature to share my watch streak with you privately. Yeah, I saw that in my activity feed and I'm like, what? What's this newfangled thing? Please validate me. What a pointless feature. Wow, Dolby, thanks for sharing your watch streak with me. So cool. Okay, is that good? Was that an appropriate amount of validation? Ba 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 ba. Oh, the screen just go darker. Did we reach 6 p.m.? We did. Okay. Let's go in the end now. Hey Ryder, what's up? What's happening? How's it going? Witcher 1, great game, terrible combat like usual. Yes. The story I've been enjoying so far, but yeah, the controls take some getting used to. The combat's like, ugh. I've never played any Witcher game though, so this is my first one. Oh, the guard's gone. What the fuck is this camera angle? What the fuck? Huh.
We cannot all be city councillors.
Why not? Triss is here? What? Why is Triss here? Oh, wait.
The Zerican market is the future of commerce.
Ada looks divine, even if she's a bit thin for my liking.
I've no interest in politics.
What are you doing here, though?
Be nice.
Birdash.
Be nice.
Birdash.
You should find yourself a real woman.
We need only
Everyone
raise
knows
taxes.
witches are barren.
That dwarven loan shark dared to demand repayment. The princess is a captivating beauty. That dwarven
Just
loan
listen.
shark dared to demand
My
we
legs
cannot
just
all
start
be city
dancing. I
councillors.
love this tune.
Don't disturb.
Oh, okay. I guess,
I have had enough of business and politics.
We need
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not mingling. Ground, maybe meet someone interesting. You're welcome. I'm very proud to have the opportunity to share it with you. Bro, stay. Yeah, I know. When I saw that pop up in my activity feed, I was like, oh, no way! And definitely wasn't like, wait, what the heck does that mean? What's that? First one, enjoyed it. Love playing the games first time around a few years ago when I was in your RPG phase. Me your waifu when you're done. My waifu!
Smile, Witcher. This won't take long.
There's another waifu other than Triss?
After that, the tournament was a mere formality.
Well, if you like your ladies green, you got Morin over at the Druid Swamp Place.
Welcome to Lord Levarden's feast.
Oh, him.
Geralt of Rivia and Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later. I'm busy now.
Oh, okay.
Triss Merigold is the most beautiful woman in the world. That cheating dwarf is here. A Redanian spy, a witch, and a mutant. Disgraceful. Rumor says that King Radovid will negotiate with Foltest.
Okay.
That dwarven loan shark dared to demand repayment.
Okay.
Be nice.
Very nice. Ada, that's the princess, right?
No money. We need only raise taxes.
What if the people you're taxing don't have any money? Then you still have no money.
Buy low, sell high, rejoice in the profits and make the books look legal. I hear prices will increase.
Make them look legal? Ooh. Man. Culture war with waifus and witches.
Triss Merigold is the most beautiful.
Be forced to pick a side. Choose wisely. Must choose my waifu carefully.
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
I like how Triss is walking around with me. Making sure that I behave myself in front of the other people. She's like, okay, you say the appropriate words of greetings and salutations now, okay? We're gonna teach you how to mingle with other people now.
The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
I highly doubt that, honestly. Highly doubt your claim over there, man. It means I must validate those that wish to share such a pointless statistic. Oh. I should make like a big announcement and throw it on the screen then, right? With like confetti and everything. Right?
The remaining guests are in that room.
That's about right. Shh. No talking, just stare. I see that we're both not really much for talking. Oh, Tyler's here? I guess that explains why he wasn't in his house in the, what's it called? The other place. The other quarter.
Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honorable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honored, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt.
I feel like a vow of silence is just somebody who doesn't want to talk to people, so they come up with a reason. They're like, man, fuck people. I don't want to talk to people. I'm just gonna say it. Well, not say. I'm gonna write down somewhere I've taken a vow of silence, okay? I can't talk, sorry.
We'll speak shortly.
No money. We need only raise taxes.
Not so bad. The chambermaids are quite fetching too.
Be nice.
What if I don't want to?
Get out of my sight, freak.
Damn, you're rude.
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Marigold, and...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
No. Appropriate answer is like, I was distracted by your radiant beauty. I could not speak, or some shit.
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Say.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
Duet, I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now.
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
You shall be summoned when I need you.
Get out of my sight, freak.
So talk to everybody again. That'll be the next on-screen statistic for people. Highest watch streak. Don't give them ideas now.
Enjoying yourself?
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be.
Taller the Fence does nothing for free.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Man. So I'm probably gonna have to choose between humans and what the elves call themselves? Scoia'tael or whatever. Because in chapter 2, I didn't pick either side. I was like, nah, I don't want to join your order of roses or whatever. Nah, I don't want to join you elves. Probably gonna force me to pick a side. I was trying to maintain a neutral stance, man. I was gonna be the neutral third party. And the game's probably gonna tell me, fuck you, pick a side. I mean, The humans pay my bills by paying me to slay monsters, so. But I'm sure the elves would do that too. And again, last stream, we ran into some elf guys who had taken some innocent civilians and stuffed them in a crypt to die to do ghouls, which is like, what? Dude, if you're doing that, you're not the good guy you think you are. Come on, man. Even if he said he was just doing what needed to be done or whatever. It's like, what, dude? Your beef is with, like, the higher-ups, the kings, the rulers, not the common citizens who just happen to live there. Like, stop. Stop! That's something I would say. Oh, the praise, the flattery. Bad enough I took your goodbye, now I'm trying to take that. I mean, I'm just a humble witcher, okay? I said what needed to be said. I said what needed to be said. I was talking to a princess. You have to flatter her a little bit. I can't just say, man, you're okay. She's a princess. She could have my head rolling by the evening. Come on, man. I gotta be nice.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
Amphibians? Hello.
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
I was like, amphibians? And I was like, oh wait, is a salamander an amphibian? They're not lizards, right? I guess they're amphibians. Attempting to recall information from my ancient brain. I was vastly confused. I was like, wait, he's talking about the salamanders. Salamanders are amphibians. I thought it was just frogs and that was it. They're elves. They always think they're a superior race in these stories. No, they're not really any different in this game. They do not like the humans. Of course, the humans are also killing them, so you know. If each side's killed the other, like, neither side's gonna like the other side, you know? They need to come to a truce or something, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Who exactly is DeWitt, and what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
Everyone's using everybody. What are you talking about?
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Da. Wait, I can drink with him? I don't know if I have enough alcohol for him. So maybe we'll try that later. I don't know.
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
What?
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
What?
Right.
Must go.
Later.
Right. Damn, I think she's a little too aggressive. Clearly she needs to get laid.
I'm listening.
I mean, gift him
Can
something?
I ask about politics?
I thought you were a decent fellow.
When will the king return?
Everybody's asking that question today. I tell everyone the same. He'll return in due course.
I hope so.
Okay.
Be nice.
Bernard.
Out of my sight, freak.
That guy does not like me.
Be nice.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness?
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witches, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
What? What? That option 3 is just pure ass kissing. Can I lick your boot, please? No. I don't know.
Not entirely.
But look around the room. People whispering in each other's ears, tongues flapping. Tongues, tongues, tongues.
I like the first option. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Oh, question. Wait. Ellipses? Question mark? Ellipses? Question mark? Like what? I mean, people use their tongues for lots of things, like talking, eating, tasting food. 3 is what you'd say to somebody. Oh, okay. Are you sharing it with me how you ended this one briefly, Average? Not like I'll understand anyway. No. I was down there in the sewers all night. Oh, morning too. I think I just finished the sewers though. I think I will be back up top, surface-wise, next time. The boss at the end of the sewers, though, was actually a new boss, not a duplicate. And he was actually tough. I died to him, like... I started at, like, 332, right? Deaths. Ended up at 353 deaths. I died to him a good amount of times. He was a lot like the guy that I fought, the first boss I fought. I died like 150 times too, because he was slower like that, so he was kind of harder to predict. I think his name was Mog. He was pretty cool, boss. It's been a while since I had a tougher boss fight. Where I didn't kill him in like 2 or fewer deaths or whatever. I died to him like 15 times. And best of all, he didn't have a cutscene. That guy without a cutscene was tougher than some other boss I can think of that did have a cutscene. And of course, he had a trophy. Wahahaha. So I enjoyed that boss fight. You teased me during Absolver because I couldn't perfectly block you, and you used slow moves. Me? Never. Never. Not me. When you used fast, I got almost every single one of them. Yeah, it's a lot like that in Elden Ring as well. That guy died to like 150 plus times. The reason why it was hard to dodge his attacks is because they weren't when you expect them to be. They were slower. And the guy I beat last night was the same way. His second swing in particular was hard to predict because I swear sometimes it'd be faster and sometimes it'd be slower. It'd be like,
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin in the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
Do princesses normally talk about stuff like this? Oh, so it's okay, though. It's okay. You know, it was just teasing. Best display, you missed it probably. You can always go watch the VOD. 1, yeah, I'm picking 1. 2 is like, what? What? What?
Not all men. I have no desire to meddle in politics, for instance.
So what are you doing here, where everyone meddles and schemes?
I knew I had to be here at 6 p.m.
You're right, Princess. I'm trying to learn who's scheming and why.
I knew it. You cannot fool me, Witcher.
May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh, dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
She's not even gonna tell me? Velerad by Addis Tastes.
I'm listening.
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
Use a shot of vodka. Do I have vodka? I guess I do.
Throat's dry.
Relax, Burgermeister. The party's just beginning.
I'm listening.
I think so. That's how I expect you to speak, Your Highness. What? Can't believe you. I believe you.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but...
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
The food will disappear soon.
Geralt.
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
We have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. Be discreet.
But...
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite dish.
What's in that letter? Discreet doesn't sound too good for me. Invaded her, she liked your name. Beta 2. Next room. Letter.
You know what Morden did at the tournament? Remind me. Arrive on horseback in full armor, all polished and neat. Morden had to steal.
Oh.
Why are you here?
Huh? I was looking for the privy.
In that box?
Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
The wine does taste watered down.
I found some liquor. Try some?
Gladly.
Oh no, I have to drink my way out of this? God damn it. My voice line didn't work. Oh, I can't take the book? Fuck that. You liked your name? Who we talking about? Who'd you invade? Who liked your name? Who we talking about? What's up? What's happening? How's it going, by the way, Jada? How you doing today? A couple of spots available. Right to click to read, blah 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 blah. Didn't read. Too bad I don't have those little capsules that you got in Yax's ear to just cure your drunkenness.
That dwarven loan shark dares to demand repayment.
Come wake you up like that cat when you realize you found a good boss. They may have needed a profile bop to achieve it. Man, oh man. And Sly. Hi, lady. Surprised that anyone can invade. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Who are you?
Welcome to Lord Levarden's feast.
Mertalerga.
How'd it go?
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking. What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepis.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepas meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting catoblepas throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in catoblepas, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried...
I see.
Tala's angry.
Thanks.
Wasn't I supposed to talk to Velaran? He just repeats his dialogue.
Ah,
Tala... Thanks.
Dress, help me! I know you're talking to the Varden, but help me!
Geralt.
This is important, Triss.
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepis. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself.
Give me a minute. I need to get a bite.
What's that green thing? I don't know what that green effect was that just happened. She needs time, huh? I mean, I talk to people.
I'm busy now.
Why did they all come if they dislike Luvarden?
I like partying.
Catoblepis steak. Rare for the princess.
Thank you, Triss.
You know I can conjure up orgasms, too.
I think I prefer traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada.
Okay.
Do you have something tasty for me?
That's very specific. Pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk. Yolk? Egg yolk? What?
Steak tartare of catoblepis. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
Politics, huh? Okay. It's politics, yeah.
Be nice.
Be nice.
Get out of my sight, freak.
Nothing better than a little downtime.
Farewell.
Get out of my sight, freak.
Give me a minute. I need to get a bite.
Good job to submit the evil because Witcher is no good condition to consent. What? Nah, I mean, I don't even slur when I talk. I'm fine. The drunkenness is going away. If you can tell or not. It's slightly less blurry than it was. And now I don't stagger no more. I'm cured now, okay? I don't go anymore. I'm fine.
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
As you command.
I should think so.
Politics, huh? That's some politics, all right. Oh, is my dad? Oh, why is it shaking? Oh no! We just had some fun with a princess. Oh my.
Geralt, I spoke with Declan.
And?
The two of you should talk.
What's so worthy of my time?
Don't be so quick to judge. He'll make you an offer, one I think you should accept.
Sure you're not using me as one of your tools?
Only in bed, Witcher. Only in bed.
Okay.
Triss, about the boy.
Not now, darling. The walls have ears. We'll talk at home.
What's the gift of Lara?
A long, complex story, but I'll keep it short. Lara Doran Epshiadal was no normal elf, more like a genetic bomb. She was to couple with another genetically special individual and bear an even more exceptional child. But that never happened. Lara fell in love with Cregennan of Lod, a mage, a human. Lara and Cregennan's children, known as those of Elder Blood, proved hard to follow. Thus the sorcerers who had hatched the plan lost control of their precious gene.
Lol.
Not finding this party dull.
Anything more interesting in mind? At home, Geralt. At home.
I wasn't done talking to you.
Witcher.
About my identity.
Any progress?
I'm still analyzing.
I'll talk to the host in private. That'd be Luvarden, right?
Find you later.
I'm glad you've come.
What is it?
The old saying goes, any enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Get to the point.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan has to say.
Let me guess. You have dirty work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
Exactly. Will you help destroy Salamandra?
I was like facing away from him. When he was just talking just now, he was facing toward Triss away from Luvarden. Like what? He can barely stand upright. There's no chance he could keep it upright. He's a witcher! He's like super tough, don't you know? He makes the impossible possible. Right? And see, I'm not drunk anymore. It only took like 5-6 minutes to be cured.
I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends.
Wonderful. It's as we've heard. All secret societies need gold. Fistek yields the largest profits for Salamander. Our spies say there's a new Salamander camp in the swamps. The herbs are harvested.
They're dead.
Then conducted to another base in Vizima's temple quarter.
A swamp and slums again. Great.
We're confident you can destroy both camps. If you discover papers, evidence that might aid us, return to me.
Yes, sir. Permission to commence mission, sir.
Both camps are new, without sure defenses. A simple matter for you. The Salamanders would slaughter groups of humans easily.
Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher. I'll return once I have new information.
See me tomorrow if you need help. Triss obtained this formula especially for you.
I found the swamp camp just exploring because it used to be an elf camp, so I went up there to go talk to the elves, and then I found Salamander there instead, and I was like, what? So the swamp camp's already toast. I didn't know there was one in the temple quarter, though. Hello, how's it going? It's going pretty well, Agent. Hope it's going well for you, too.
Ada looks divine, even if she's a bit thin.
Return later.
Witcher.
No new dialogue.
Find you later.
I wanna go home. Aww. Me too. I don't like this party. I wanna go home.
Master Dandelion is amazing.
The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
Triss Merigold is the most beautiful woman in the world. Triss Merigold is the most beautiful woman in the world.
The nobles were hit hardest
Princess
by the
Ada should
plague.
marry.
I guess it should be you. I guess I leave now. I guess I'm done with this party. Everybody's pretty much gone. Formula for white raffle to decorate. Decoction. Oh, my inventory is full. Let's just eat a couple food or whatever. Did the boss have a trophy? Yeah, that tough boss did have a trophy. Or some lost vitality. That doesn't sound too bad. It was toward the end of the stream too. I wanted to kill him before I ended stream. I only played like maybe 15 minutes after killing them, so it's toward the end. If you're looking for it, but oh, thank you for the Dolby trophy.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
Oh, you have a notice?
I'm here about the notice.
Yes, a wyvern meat.
I'll return. Greeting.
I haven't even seen any wyverns that are enemies yet. I've only seen the wyverns in the druid circle. Blah blah, don't want that. Blah blah. Be gone, food. I'm gonna actually run out of room.
Who wants to get slapped?
Geralt, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later.
Geralt, I promised to perform for all these people and I don't have my lute.
Then you have a problem.
Geralt.
Oh no. I haven't been home in over a year. It's time to go visit. It's time. It's time.
What happened to your lute?
Long story. Tell you over a drink?
Well...
Why do I have to drink with him?
How did you get in the trade quarter?
Personal charm and fame open a lot of doors.
I doubt city guards appreciate poetry.
Geralt, you know so little. I approached a wealthy merchant whose daughter studied lute under me. With all the right contacts, he obtained a pass for me, thus demonstrating his appreciation for art. Sadly, we're no longer friends.
You slept with his daughter, didn't you?
What's so special about this lute?
It's the one I got from Teruviel in the Valley of Flowers. Remember?
Who's Teruviel?
The she-elf from the Blue Mountains. You did quite a number on her nose when you two first met.
Where is she now?
I heard she joined the Scoia'tael. I wonder if she's still alive.
In the Valley of Flowers?
I even wrote a ballad about that, where the devil says goodnight. I'll be singing it today.
I don't recall.
I don't recall. I don't. I have amnesia, don't you know?
I remember that.
Great, so you know why I want that loot back.
What do you want to drink?
Don't be ridiculous, Geralt.
He doesn't want vodka. He's not a vodka kind of guy, huh? I've got like nothing but vodkas. Is he a wine kind of guy? He's a wine kind of guy, huh?
Indeed, the bliss of music.
Man, he can keep going.
Ugh, forgot how tough you were.
Got up the courage to tell me about the loot?
I guess. My loot's at the home of a rich merchant. The house is on the west side of Salt Square. And I can't possibly leave. The crowd awaits.
Why wouldn't you tell me earlier?
Well, the merchant caught me giving his daughter lessons.
In what?
Relax, Geralt. Music.
All right. I'll fetch your loot.
Wonderful.
Tell me about this merchant.
All right. Truth is, he's got reasons to dislike me.
What did you do this time?
Let's say his daughter and I got to know each other without permission.
Typical.
Luckily, last time I visited, I made her pretty happy, so she hid the loot for me in a trunk on the upper floor.
All right. I'll do my best to find it.
I bet it's the house with the dude who tells me to get lost.
Got up the... Why wouldn't...
Well,
I don't have...
How do I keep getting drunk? Cutscene. Oh, now what's going on there?
Up the creek.
Probably I should save.
Seven a crown.
What's going on, guys?
Seven a crown.
Witcher, reveal yourself as an honest man or a coward.
What do you want, DeWitt?
That scoundrel Taller. He refuses to abide by a royal edict.
What edict?
The royal edict bearing the very seal of our merciful ruler Foltest that strips him of his position. By the authority vested in me, etc., etc., Taller is hereby dismissed from his position as head of the Temerian Intelligence Service.
And Taller objects? You're kidding?
Yes. Show yourself a real patriot. Kill that pleb.
Damn lies. The edict is a fake. This dickless, brainless, sellout zealot burns to see me eliminated.
Silence, lice-ridden scab. You will hang, traitor. Geralt, bring me that pleb. He needn't be in one piece.
What?
I'll hear both sides.
You underestimate Taller.
Hell with it.
What?
Seven a crown.
Geralt, don't listen to that piss-swilling cheat.
What's wrong, Taller?
He's involved. The counterfeit royal edicts.
But I thought...
Where do you get the royal seal, you ball-licking bastard?
How dare you accuse me, mongrel?
You believe the seal's fake?
Clearly. If this is a royal edict, where's Foltest's signature? Geralt, this is a provocation.
The king need not sign every edict. The seal is authentic.
You lie, DeWitt. I can prove it and you'll hang.
You can prove nothing. Surrender and live. Stay out of this, Witcher.
Never! You won't take me alive, you bastards!
I'll hear both sides.
Have you...
I'll hear...
I have to pick a side, huh? Why can't we have him provide the proof for the seal being fake first? I pick option 1, the guards might turn on me, but...
Keep your hands off him.
You'll regret this. You will all regret it.
Quiet, priest! Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You best disappear for a while.
Good idea, but I must speak with you.
Later. I need to do something.
Fine. Meet me at the new Narracourt.
Wow, I really want to go home. Then go! You make a plan and you go do it, right? Right? No, I mean the loot. Enter in the army. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't give me that info, but that's okay. I mean, maybe you could like get a phone call or something, letter or something. I'll be patient. Yeah, this one. You don't drink as much as you make Geralt drink? I'm afraid not. I also don't recover from it in like 6 minutes like Geralt does, so. I bet this is the house with the angry dad. It is!
Leave my daughter in peace.
I want my friend's loot.
That inflated singer seduced my daughter. Out! It's compensation for pain and suffering. The loot is in a trunk upstairs. I'm wasting time here.
I'm gonna pillage you. I do, but it's not the same. True. Well, I hope the time goes by as quickly as possible. Bob's pinky era. And before you know it, you'll be back home. One day at a time. Oh.
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. I apologize for the intrusion.
That's all right. I'm terribly bored since Papa caught the troubadour dandelion here. No one sees me.
He caught Dandelion? Doing what?
He was to teach me music. One day, Papa returned from the trading post earlier than usual. We were rehearsing the cantata, A Bird's Tears. Papa walked in at the climax.
Is that an obscene song?
No, it's beautiful. Very poetic. Papa couldn't understand why the rehearsal was in the nude.
What?
He was furious. He pulled an old crossbow from behind the wardrobe. Luckily, his vision isn't what it used to be.
What? Why are you practicing music naked? If that's even what you were actually doing. What? Why not? Why so? He just wanted to stare at her. That's what it was. I can't believe this. How many hours does 6 minutes cover in game? Time moves pretty slow in this game, actually. I think it goes by every half hour. Every 30 minutes is like... Every 30 minutes is in game is like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. So he recovers in like an hour, okay? Kill him now, do it. No, he's just a dad trying to protect his daughter, okay?
Heard any interesting gossip?
Nothing. Papa doesn't let me out of the house.
I'm scared to pick option 1.
Take care.
Option 1 might lead to him trying to bang a lady, and then I get kicked out of the house. There's the truck. Ooh, ho, 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 ho.
You again?
Take care.
This legendary sex scene, though. But I'm not supposed to do that. I have to be a goody two-shoes. Don't you know? I'm trying to make the dad even more angry. I was just coming to get the loot, okay?
Master Witcher!
What, boy?
The bank's been robbed. Master
What?
Fellerad said we should fetch a Witcher.
What's going on?
Follow me, Master Geralt.
What? I was just trying to get a loot. What's all this shit? I go outside and they want to kill Taller, and then I go outside and the bank's being robbed, and it's like, why is everything happening in the same night? This kid can run. Look at his little feet go. There's my dad scared of her daddy walking in. Ah! I was just here to get a loot.
The Scoia'tael are robbing the bank!
What's happening?
Armed robbers have taken over the bank and are holding hostages. Siegfried's leading the assault.
Always the hero.
Geralt, they need support.
Is there another way in?
I wouldn't advise a frontal assault.
Velorad, hurry.
Perhaps you can enter through the warehouse connection.
Warehouse?
A pedestrian overpass links it to the town hall. It's unused, but I have a key.
Unused?
The women who work at the town hall speak of ghosts.
Give me the key.
Situation's under control.
Uninteresting.
Warehouse.
My family's treasures are in that bank.
Freedom fighters?
Overpass? Yeah?
Who roams at night?
Geralt, Witcher.
Carry a pass, Witcher?
Yes.
This letter allows you to enter Vizima, not to roam at night.
I need one to walk the streets?
We enforce a curfew from dusk till dawn. First the plague, and now a swarm of Kikimors.
A pass, and I'll slay every Kikimor I find.
Deal. Good luck, Witcher.
Thanks, officer.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Ah, okay. House door. What?
Why attack the town hall?
Frontal assault. That's right. A frontal assault would be a poor idea, you know. Interesting building. What? Interesting. Interesting. I'm just checking for items, not monsters. I should say. I'll probably fuck up the bank attack or something. Let's do it. Catamount, everyone in that town do it. What? What kind of murderer do you think I am? Oh. Ah. Too early. Here, another one. Nom 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 nom. Oh, wait, what? I thought you were dead. Oh, that's a third one? You just spawned in the same spot as the last one? Okay. Cool, I have enough for stuff. Treasure! Ooh, there was a book in there. Have I read it? Ah, yes. Is it? Ah. Yes, I too carry my torches and... Oh, I missed that one. I too carry my torches and chests and stuff. Filled it up and everything. Amazing combat, amazing camera. 10 out of 10 combat, yes, yes, yes. 10 out of 10 combat, amazing. The best combat in any game you've ever seen. You know what combat is worse? This or Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines? Now I'm curious to try Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines to see how terrible the combat is. You guys are like
downstairs.
You guys are like one door away from vampire monsters, by the way.
The Eternal Fire would protect us. There's Scoia'tael downstairs. Troubled times. The Eternal Fire would protect us.
What?
There's Scoia'tael downstairs.
I just figured one of you would say something unique, but never mind. Are there actually elves downstairs? Supposedly. Yeah, sure looks like it.
Blooded one! I'll skewer anyone who moves. I'll skewer anyone who moves. This is a robbery.
Why you just letting me talk to you? Bank door.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to negotiate.
I'm no good at negotiating.
Meaning?
Yaven's downstairs.
I shall cut you, hairy ape. Screw I detest you, human.
These elves are so mean.
Ellerin. You know the story of Ellerin, Witcher?
No, but I think we have more important things to think about.
The White Rose of Sherwood, known to dwarves and humans as Ellerin. 2 centuries ago she led the elven youth into battle. Our elders were against it, knowing that success was out of reach, knowing they might not recover from defeat.
Yavin, the knights are preparing to attack.
Ellerin, the White Rose. She roused the youths to battle. They grabbed their arms and followed her into their last desperate fight. They were massacred, mercilessly.
Yavin, the bank is surrounded.
They died saying her name, repeating her call, her cry. They died for Sherwood and for Ellerin, just as she had promised, with dignity, heroically, with honor.
Were you there?
Have you made your decision?
What decision?
You can't straddle a fence forever, especially if that fence runs through the middle of a battle.
Are you trying to recruit me?
No. With your conscience, you're hardly suited to be a revolutionary.
So?
I had a reason for telling you about Ellerin. There's a war on Geralt, a war for survival, for freedom. You don't have to be one of us to help us. Many serve our cause as best they can, and you're best at slaying monsters.
Is there a monster to slay somewhere? Humans aren't the type of monsters I slay, you know. Much better story than this and linear, but the combat's horrible. Oof, but the combat isn't the focus of the game, at least. This, however, is the whole damn game, yes. Well, I mean, there's talking like there is right now, but... there's a lot of combat in this game, too. I don't know what you're talking about. Combat's amazing. I go click. Click again when the flamey sword's lit up. Click. 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 Chug a potion. Click. Click. It's 10 out of 10 combat, right? They're going to remake this first game at some point. I think after Witcher 4, they said. So probably still several years away, but I'm sure they'll update it. Click, click to look, make space get so bright happy. Wait. Freedom before they join you. But remember that was joining. I wanted to stay neutral.
I won't be dragged into a war between the Scoia'tael and the Order. I'm a Witcher. Neutral is all hell.
You're a fool, Witcher. It's too late for neutrality. Stand with me now or forever be my foe.
I'll have to decide, huh? Honestly, you shouldn't be robbing a bank, man. I mean, why is he robbing a bank anyway? Did they steal all their money or something? I feel like I missed something there. It feels like he's just trying to hurt the humans every way he can, including, like, financially. There's gotta be a better way than just killing people. Human supremacy, destroy these elves. I mean, I'm not up for destroying elves, but at the same time, they're not going about it the right way. Like, kidnapping innocent civilians and putting them in a crypt to die to ghouls is not the correct way. Robbing a bank is not the correct way. What's the correct way, though? Truce? Talk it out, I guess? I don't know. Go live in the forest somewhere away from humans? I don't fucking know. I'm just a pro. Come on now. I'm not up on my medieval elf politics. Sorry.
I'm
yeah.
not about to slay humans in the name of some vague philosophy. Lay down your arms and maybe you can save what remains of your unit.
You're a traitor and a fool.
How am I a traitor?
You chose wisely. The Order of the Flaming Rose will be grateful.
Siegfried, what are you doing here?
I like these guys just standing there.
Time to explain. Yavin is escaping into the sewers.
So would they be what? Would they be silver or steel? Wait, what? But there's a grip right here. What? Try steel. Oh, I'm dead. But I think steel was working better than silver. Wait, that's my latest one. Why was group not working though? There were like 4 around me. That was weird. Blah, 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 blah. There was nothing to pillage up here, right? Yeah, cut.
It's a troubled time.
Silver for monster, steel for humanoids. Yeah. Oh wait. I'm gonna have to make more potions.
What are you?
I'm here to.
I'm no meaning. Yavin.
I detest you, dwarf. You shall die, human.
But he just said he detested the dwarf too. Damn, did they just hate everybody?
No. The White Rose Yavin. Ellerin. Yavin. They were you. What? You can't. Are you? No. So I had a. I won't. You're a. I'm not.
You chose
Siegfried.
No time to explain.
Now it's working. Okay. They did a lot of damage. Oh wait, what? Wait, what about fire?
Pissed me off.
What? I'll just run away. That'll totally get me alive. The room's way too small for that. Yeah, I'm dead. They do a lot of damage, man. Of this amazing combat. Oh, I should save right before I talk to him, so I don't have to do the dialogue again, right? I don't have to do the dwarf dialogue again. Let's call that bestie. If you call me bestie, that will totally make it more likely I say yes. Is that what we're doing here? Ralph-tage. Oh wait, not that exit. Bank door. I should chug my potion before actually, because I'm already not full health.
What are you?
I'm here.
I'm not mean. Yavin.
You move like a fly in molasses. Marvin, stop.
Wait, what are they doing? They're firing at the door?
When will this end?
I'm just a pro. I don't know elf lore programmer. That's right. That's right. That's right. The dwarves out of it. Call me bestie for what's that? I love that.
I've always supported
everyone on the floor.
I thought that guy was dead.
You hairy ape! I shall cut you. This is a robbery.
You guys are so rude.
Die, human. No one move. When will this
Ba 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 ba. I was trying to put that on the ground, but they weren't being too cooperative.
So I won't be dragged into. You're a. I'm not about to. You're a.
You
Siegfried.
No time to explain.
Where did they kill him?
Attack, please? Why won't he attack? He's literally doing nothing. I think I'm stuck, actually. Was I, like, stuck next to that guy or something? What the heck was going on there? I need to get my combos right. Why does the group not work on him sometimes? Ugh. 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 Combat's 10 out of 10. I got interrupted. What's this one again? This one's the one to brainwash, isn't it? Oh, am I like poisoned or something? What's going on here?
I'd have your balls if you had any.
I do not understand. Gonna die again. I don't understand why group sometimes doesn't work. Do I have too much toxicity or something? Even though it's not that high up. Dwarves are the best fantasy race after all. They are! Except that one Shadow Mordor was barely any shorter than the human you play as. Maybe the human guy was just short, huh? Think about that. Maybe he was just short. Oh, I didn't know I had that. Now he's 6 feet. Is he? Now, that was a tall dwarf then. That was a tall dwarf. I don't think I have anything to reduce toxicity to test that, but...
No one move! Everyone on the floor! Defend yourself!
When will this end?
Why would you run in just by yourself? Why would one guy run in the room and there's like...
When will this end?
You shall die, human! I detest you.
Why would one guy run in... Well, save. Oh, we got full health. Why would one guy run into the room with 20 elves?
No.
Blah 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 blah. 2.
I won't. You're a.
Ooh.
Siegfried.
No time to.
I don't know what's going on, man. Why is he just shifting around? Why just group not want to work? There's literally a group of them. I don't understand. I do not. There's no reason why groups should not be working. Oh, I killed the combo too fast. That's really what groups should be for groups of enemies. Hi guys, what's up? Oh, did Siegfried die? He's okay. Don't worry. Oh, really? Oh, these guys are buff as hell. Those guys are way tougher than the elves. Huh, I don't know about this. I might have soft locked myself. Actually, I'd be fine. I got lots of previous saves, but...
Everyone on the floor!
When will this end?
No one move!
Dwarves are the best. Just don't ask why most of my characters in World of Warcraft were human or night elf.
Everyone on the floor!
Hey Dobie, why were most of your characters human or night elf?
Ellerin. You know the story of Ellerin, Witcher?
No.
The what?
Yave.
Yave.
They were you. What?
You are you? No.
I won't.
You're a.
I'm not.
You're a.
You no time.
Might be here for a while.
Defend yourself, bum!
I don't understand why group don't work though. Why does group sometimes work?
Defend yourself, bum.
Depending on what he's doing, I guess. I don't know, the combat makes lots of sense. I think we actually won this time. We actually won. You got like 2 HP, sir.
I'm wounded. You must catch Yavin in the sewers.
Okay, but... Ooh. But all the loot. I don't have time to catch Yavin in the sewers. There's loot. There's loot. What's that? We were inlet. What? Okay. You okay, man?
Tridem syndrome.
Dead night. What?
You shall die, human.
Alright. Well, I guess I survived, so. I survived. I guess I go chase down Yavin now. Al's route was pretty good too, and Tranquil. Yeah, they're supposed to be all like nature people, right? Where am I? What? Damn. I can jump.
The eternal fire guides me.
Let's just get him.
How did you get here? I thought you were wounded. How did you jump across? This is where I fought the vampire lady. You guys got any loot for me? Man, it's bright down here. I can totally see. But I can't. It kept the magic thing kept blocking me. It's doing it again.
It seems he escaped.
But we expelled him from the bank.
Thanks to your aid. How can I reward you?
Some other time.
You know where to find me.
What's that? Give me a buffer or something. follow the red marker. You guys are too weak now. Like 2,500 of you guys now. Right, click, 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 click.
Damn, it's hot in this thing. Damn, it's hot in this thing.
In. I was supposed to return a loot. And talk to Taller. Oh. Nothing to pillage. Dandelion's good. Whoop! I think I missed my opportunity for the loot there.
We meet again, Witcher.
Worked out that way, I guess.
I suppose I should thank you for saving my ass.
I'm still not sure it was smart to tangle with DeWitt.
Of course it was, provided you have Temeria's well-being at heart.
What do you mean?
There's something afoot.
You forget I'm a simple witcher.
It's like this. Before the king departed, he placed Vizima in my care. See?
Seems authentic. During my absence, I entrust you with...
I know you can read, Witcher, but notice both the king's seal and his signature.
I see. That isn't on the other edicts.
A seal can be stolen, but a signature is difficult to forge.
So the royal edicts are fakes?
Exactly.
Sometimes I prefer to be a peasant.
Having problems, Witcher?
Actually, yes.
Sadly, my code of conduct forbids me from using my position for private benefit.
So you refuse to help? Wait a minute. What code?
Not your business, Witcher.
Damn. Shit.
Damn shit.
Having...
Nothing I can't handle, thank you.
I'm glad.
Really?
Does it matter, Witcher?
I got more stuff to dump in here.
Greetings.
Good night.
Ooh, Aruba. I wonder if the dentist guy would like some fleet or whatever facts. Maybe.
Things were...
Greeting.
Good night.
rather...
Yes.
So I have to go change time to get the... Only armor I need to just be tougher. Don't you know? There's like a billion things you could level up if you want. Magic gets upgraded last, pretty much. I haven't seen any hidden opponents yet. I'm gonna chug all my potions. Wait, why could I make so many of these? Oh, I can use different bases. I thought I'd only be able to make like 2. I still use similar ingredients. Alright, fine. What time is it now? Let's just sleep for 5 billion hours. You know what day it is, Gina?
Sometimes I prefer to be a peasant.
Fighting your mother.
And the lion's back.
Geralt.
Here's your loot.
Great. I owe you one. I need to prepare.
When's your performance?
After 8 at night. Come if you want.
If I can.
After 8, huh? Now we have to wait for that. We have to see his amazing performance. Listen to his absolutely awesome singing. Wait, it is 8. What? I thought dusk was like 6 p.m., but okay.
Start with a warm-up. La 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 la. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guards.
Get in the crowd.
No challengers.
All according to plan. I could use a vodka. Pass the bottle, pass a cup. Down the hatch and bottoms up. Start with a warm-up.
Doubtless Adder's idea.
Too experimental. Modest laxity.
I'd like to know him better.
I bet it would.
Dandelion is truly talented.
Master Dandelion's concerts are exceptional.
I'll take your word for it. How do I escape? Yep. Ugh.
They say Dandelion has other strengths.
Dandelion has discovered a new sound.
Master
Indeed.
Dandelion is truly
Fighting
talented.
or watching?
And before it restores like 10% of my HP. I know I made one swallow. Where is it? Ah. Is this just Gabe because it doesn't allow head pats? No! It's VTube Studio that hates you on Saturday. Not me.
What nonsense.
Situation's under control. Go away.
Witcher, I heard sounds of fighting.
They're all dead. Almost.
Almost?
Unfortunately, their leader escaped.
We'll find him. You deserve a medal. Finally, we can go home.
All right. Yeah, they're dead. Let's go home.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
After that bank robbery, I'm imagining Payday 2 with Geralt appearing on the side of the police. Ah! It would be toast, man. Toast. Bellerad's right here, actually, but I can't collect my reward until he like sets back to his original location, I guess. Or maybe I have to come back in the daytime.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Eternal fire.
Oop, he teleported right here.
Welcome. I wanted to thank you for your help at the bank.
You wanted to talk?
Some of Foltest's recent decisions have been strange. I've long known him.
Is someone falsifying his royal edicts?
Perhaps, but the seal looks authentic.
Who could have stolen the seal from Foltest?
Someone close to the king.
I hope you find the traitor. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Goodbye.
Farewell, Velerad.
I'm sure I didn't collect my medallion that fell on the floor during the tryst with Her Highness. Your Highness. Not everybody will know what I did. I'm wearing it right now. Camera angle's not helpful. I'm wearing it right now. It's even the thing in the top left corner. Medallion.
Unbelievable the way they've packed us in down here.
I'm here about the notice.
Which one?
The Flederfangs.
I'll pay if you have 3.
Here.
Your gold.
I'm sleepy.
I think that's the only one I have done. I can do the ghoul one too.
I'm here about...
Which one?
The ghoul blood.
Bring 12 vials.
That many?
Ghouls are an
Wait, what?
I'm here.
Which?
The kick. I don't have.
Our city guards are badly equipped.
I'm here.
Which?
The Gravi. I'll return.
I had the ghouls done though.
You don't seem to have very much work lately.
Damn true. I'd die of boredom if not for dice.
Ooh.
I play.
You'd lose. No offense, but you're better with the sword. Get some practice.
It is our moral duty to defend this city.
Oh, I have to go get my... I probably dropped them in the inventory. BB killed Ludwig, by the way. Oh, yeah. That's just a default Witcher model. Developers didn't think to remove it. Oh no. Oh wait, the inn's right here, isn't it?
I'd like a bite to eat.
No. How could the devs do that? I thought this was a high budget game. Huh? Why is there a cutscene? Oh, there's a dandelion cutscene, huh? Oh, he'll sing. He'll sing terribly, too. No way he doesn't. I was spared. He sang at that party, so I thought he was gonna sing again. I was spared this time. Where are you running off to, Deadline? You just fucking bolted, man.
You're different.
A famous reading. Can I?
You're my ghoul blood. It'd be terrible if there was a better way to sort. I suppose they have 12 vials of ghoul's blood, right? Right? Oh, I must have used one for an alchemical thing. I need to go slay another ghoul to get more blood. I could always sing, so I embrace myself for it. There you go. I sung for it. Home game. There you go. I know where to find ghouls. The cemetery. Where's the cemetery? I don't think the entrance was on this map, was it? Wait. Yeah. Cemetery gate. I keep clicking it and unclicking it. I do need to see Triss too. Where was her house again? She was on the corner somewhere. Was this room? Oh, it was right here, right? Hey! How you doing, Alvon?
Oh, what's the time?
It's late. You should be in bed.
I'm gonna be a witcher when I grow up.
No, you're not. Triss? I don't think she's here right now. Well, she was downstairs. Closed your eyes and blacked out for an hour? Whoa, you were tired. I needed some sleep. Shut up. Sleeping's for the weak? Nah, sleep's good for your health. I know there'll be ghouls this way. Graveyards. Health? What's that? Something's... Whoa, hello. It's that thing that that only the privileged get to have. Don't you know? Only the lucky. Just slowly walk over. God gave her clicking. I know, right? Imagine clicking at the appropriate time. Oh, there's another one, I guess. Oh, hi. Alright. This should be good now. Should be able to turn in the ghoul blood and the graveyard contracts now. Should love playing long playthrough games. I've been on a binge of like 8 to 10 hour games that are amazing. I try to mix it up. I've been doing Xbox Game Pass games that are leaving Game Pass soon. And I only do the ones that are like less than 10 hours. So yesterday I was doing Kentucky Route Zero. So it's supposed to be like 6 to 8 hours. And I've played some other shorter ones too. I did Infernax last month, which was pretty cool. I was playing Limbo on Tuesday, which is pretty short. Would have been super short if I hadn't died. I could have finished the game in one stream. But I died. So I have to do a trophy for dying 5 or fewer times in one run. And I died a 6th time like 2 minutes from the ending, which is like, oop. Oof, oof, oof. I'll get it next time though. Totally. I'm playing Return to the Oberdin, which is the greatest puzzle game I've ever played. I'll have to try it. Took 8 hours, but you're stupid. No, I'm sure you're super smart.
Lately, the Order of the Flaming Rose has become Vizima's chief center of power.
Limbo's great. Yeah! I've done Limbo a few times. I played it on like the Xbox 360 way back in like 2010, 2012, somewhere around there. I've been replayed it or played through it again on Vita. I should get it on every platform and play it on every platform.
I'm here about the notice.
Which one?
The Gravier bones.
I'll pay if you have 5.
Here they are.
Your gold.
My gold! I didn't say I was done talking to you.
Lately.
I'm here.
Which?
The ghoul blood.
Bring 12.
There you are.
Your reward.
I just need to do the Kikimores, but I don't think I can pillage them yet. I think I need to find a book about them first. It's been a while since I saved, hasn't it? Bam! 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 What do I want to do now? I'm just going down the list and seeing what quests I can track and do right now. Instead of these vague ones where it's like, I should look for a stronger opponent. I'll come back when I find more information. That doesn't help me. I need to complete my investigation. Oh, actually, I did the Swamp Salamander camp. By pure accident. Ooh, I should do that. I think I got one of these. I need like 2 more for the gardener. Yeah, but Triss is not around right now. I could do that. Let's go to the swamp. Remember how to get there.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
This game's outdated in many ways, but does have its charm. True, true, true. True, true, true. It kind of reminds me of those retro games where they don't tell you anything and they're just like, just go talk to everybody, figure it out. Some of the quests you can just track, but some of them are just like, I don't know, figure it out, I guess. Just get good. Black screen. Will it load? It loaded! I was beginning to think it wasn't going to. Go to the dike and go talk to Vasca, and she's probably not even awake right now. Maybe I should go make it daytime.
I'm getting out of here.
You, can I rest here until it's daytime?
What brings you here?
Why does your beard keep glitching out? Ah!
Everyone's gone mad.
Ooh, talents acquired. Utah genres. I got any more bronzes to put in? Like anything else? I think that's like everything except for the spells. I barely use the spells all game now, so I guess they get their bronzes last. Alrighty. I'll total it. Fire! Fire! Wah! What are you staring at me for, though? But what'd I do? Did I say something weird? Don't stare at me. Were you staring at this magnificent man on the screen? Staring at the beard? Okay, the glitchy beard. It doesn't happen every time, but sometimes when you talk to him, his beard just goes like... Not just him, too, but characters with beards in general. Sometimes if you talk to them, they're just like... Now you're staring at me and... Oh, not Bob! Oh! Remember when LeVarden was here. Oh, okay. No, it's just the ferryman. Not you. You! Ba ba ba, take me to the other side!
Take me to the
times.
Give me. Yes.
Ready to go.
How many times?
Skip. Hey, Barnfish! What's up? What's happening? How's it going? What'd you walk into? Me being silly, I guess. I'm going around doing quests. What'd I tell you, Gina? VTube Studio redeems don't work when you're playing The Witcher, okay? I don't know why, but they don't.
A new customer.
Only the ones that are OBS filters, like Scroll. That one, those ones work. The ones that are filters on OBS work, but any of the ones that require VTube Studio to activate don't work. Oh, there's Vasca. Interesting to see her outside.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Greetings. Much has changed. Townsfolk have violated our swamp.
Who are these strangers?
Dry ones.
How dreadful.
They drove off the lumberjacks and many were slain. They carry off our kin. The Waterlords are angry. Only the druids dare remain in the grove.
Anything else while I was away?
A great battle between a man with a fiery soul and an elven lord.
Who won?
Our lords were victorious. Praise
Peace be to them.
May I ask a question?
What?
Yeah, you can ask a question if you want. Good, how about you? I'm doing pretty well tonight. We're just going around doing, like, going down the list doing all the quests we have or we can do.
Tell me about this battle.
The man with the fiery soul came with his steel-clad brothers. They angered the lords and dark waters engulfed them. The one who steps lightly through shadow and whose heart is consumed by hatred went to face them. They met in a terrible, savage battle, staining the waters red. Who won, you ask? The fire or the shadow? My answer is neither.
Thanks.
Any other questions?
What? What? What is she talking about? So many memes. That's right. So many pros were on the screen. Woo! Get you an everything button for like 40% off.
I heard you're having problems. Drowners again?
Yes, but we have another problem.
Speak, Veska.
Bandits with salamander badges are forcing my kin to gather herbs.
That's very interesting.
They separate our kin into groups. Armed guards watch them.
Where are they?
I saw one group by the fallen tower. Please help them. I'll reward you. Their boss, Roland Bleinheim, is an evil man. Kill him.
I'll do just that.
He's already dead. Cave glade near the collapsed tower.
What?
But I already destroyed the salamander camp here in the swamp because I was going up to meet the elves to talk to them, but then I found out it wasn't the elves up there anymore. So...
I'm still searching for your missing kin.
Please hurry. Their families miss them.
Farewell.
Yep, where are you going? I saw you had a shop. I wanted to see what you sell. Oh, okay. Alcohol bases and stuff. I don't need that right now. It's obviously not the... Free brick banks were in 3 places. The cave, the glade, and near the collapsed tower. You have me going up to the first one, not the cave. Isn't the cave like... Where's the cave? Isn't the cave down here somewhere? I'm not sure where the glade is, though. Not sure what they mean by glade. It's just... Wait, what? I know there's a cave. I know that's not both campfire. There you go, that's it. I knew it was down in the south somewhere. I'm not sure where glade is, though. I guess I'll just walk around and find out. We'll figure it out. Maybe. There's 9,160 more cat treats. Chloe can't eat all that. I just wasted a potion. Sometimes I press LB instead of RB. Wait, where am I going? What's going on there? I didn't need a potion anyway. I'll just make more, maybe. Potions are for slackers anyway. Which reminds me, I should save. Normally if I waste a potion, I just reload my save, but I haven't saved for a while, so... That one gets to stay, I guess. $9,000 cat treats. What do I have up that high? Like emote mode, I think. Is this a finished games marathon? Oh, I definitely won't finish this game today. Definitely not. Nope, this is just a regular playthrough day where we play through the game for a few hours, make some progress. I'm not trying to push to finish the game today, because I know that's too far away. I don't know how far I am. But it definitely doesn't feel like I'm anywhere close to the end to me. Probably more like halfway. Huh? Oh, hello. What are you guys all doing here? I don't know your VTubers that cat one again. Or I can swap back. Swap back and forth. Oh, bop, bop, bop. Corpse. Rest in peace, man. Here's the cave here. Are they in the cave? Not outside the cave? Are they in the cave? Oh, they are.
Mess with me and die.
Didn't find that right. Oh, there's one more. It's dark as hell.
You dare challenge the Salamandra?
What's my cat's name again? Her name is Chloe.
We are saved at last.
No, I came on my own. You're free.
Hear that, everyone? We're going home.
Before you go, tell me what you know about Salamandra.
They held us at a camp. One group may be by the old logging area.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I like how they slowly walk outside. We've been liberated. I must slowly stroll outside. I think I'd be a little excited, maybe run, you know. Why am I running away? Wait, I went to those remains? Wait, what? Interesting. Interesting. It's dark as heck in here. I do have a potion to make it brighter, but I'm only going to be in here for like 2 minutes, so I'll waste it. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Chloe, our spouse, by the way. The first way that you posted is the correct way. A first one. The old logging area. That was here, wasn't it? Yeah. Just go down this road. All the cat emotes I have are all of Chloe. She's a cutie pie. She's 8 years old now, so she's starting to get up there, you know. She spends most of her time sleeping like any good cat. But sometimes she just zooms around. I wonder where that energy comes from. Oh, I just wasted another potion. It ain't that old. It's getting up toward there. I'd be pretty old for a cat that's purely outdoors, but she's an indoor cat. So hopefully she's still got another 8 years left in her. Maybe longer. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Hi, guys.
Mess with me and die.
No, they're just knocked down. Oh, right, because I leveled up knockdown plus 50%. Oh, yeah, I have some finishing move when someone's knocked down. But I kind of forgot I had it because I, like, never got to use it. Let's try it if I remember. If I can figure out the button for it, if it's just clicking it, I'm sure it'll be fine. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. I meant to switch to strong style. Oldest was 38? Really?
Thanks be to the Lord.
That's crazy.
You're free.
We wish to reward you.
What is Salamandra doing in the swamp?
They're based at the former non-humans camp. You'd need an army to drive them out.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
Hey, I already killed them, okay? I suppose it could have respawned some new guys there for me to kill. If Chloe grew up to that age, that'd be pretty impressive. That'd be pretty impressive. She could be like in one of those Guinness World Record books. Or something. Whatever they call this. Collapsed tower now. That would be pretty impressive indeed. The trick when you get that old is to make up some stuff when someone says, "Hey, how'd your cat get to be that age?" You just be like, "Oh, I fed her carrots 3 times a day," or just come up with some crazy nonsense. And they'll be like, "Really?" I'll be like, "Yeah, totally." Just come up with some nonsense. Hello there, naked lady. I want to talk to the elder druid. Ooh, I forgot this guy was here.
Yes?
Bandits have appeared in the swamp.
The trees told me you slew every last one. We are very grateful, Wolf.
Farewell.
In way the circle of power renders the soil fertile.
What, White Wolf?
In wed streda kemu en kerme.
Wait, so I can't talk to you right now?
What is it?
I think I already bought your stuff. Yeah, I did. Do you want this food? It's worth nothing to me. You can have it. Collapse towers that one. Be terrible if you had a sprint button. Some cat by Guinness World Records 38 years and 3 days old. Wonder how you verify that. You pretty much have to, I've had the cat since it was born, right? Have like a little cat birth certificate kind of thing. I found Chloe when she was, approximately 2 months old. She was all by her lonesome. Hiding under shelter from the cold winter. I was like, well, you're coming with me now. And we've been chilling ever since. Age thing like trees cut off other legs off, see how many rings there are. I don't think that works for cats. But yeah, I've heard about that for trees. I'm sure they have a way that doesn't damage them though. Alright, fast for you guys. Our kitty. I mean, it was sad that she was all alone. However the heck she ended up there. I don't know if she walked off on her own or something. Maybe she left her litter mates and went off on her own. Maybe she was dumped there. Who knows? Don't know. All knows I was like, well, you're coming with me. And she's been super spoiled ever since. Hi guys, what's up?
You'll regret the day you were born.
Oh damn, that guy's head went off. Yeah. Oh, there's one more. Ah, what's up?
Mess with me and die.
Just in time.
Return home.
May you never suffer drought.
What do you know about Salamandra?
They forced us to gather herbs, make fistek. One group hides in the cave near the old logging area.
Salamandra is involved in the drug trade? Thanks. Return home.
Cave guys are already done. Show us a picture of your cat in Discord. Yeah! I welcome any and all cute kitty cat pictures. Give me 3 in April and he's born in this family. Ah, so cute. 3 is nice and young. I bet he's still super hyper and runs all over the place, right? Cats are just balls of energy when they're super young. Like I said, Chloe still runs around. She's not quite as hyper as she used to be though. Like back when she was like 2 or 3, she was like all over the place. That's just how it goes though. I think I identify with that too. As I get older, I'm like, I just want to sleep, okay? I don't want to stay up all night. No 24 hours. No like overnight stuff except Friday night, I guess technically. You know what I mean though. When you're younger, you didn't want to sleep. You wanted to stay up forever. Probably just get tired now. It's like... Is that a sleep or just Daytona 500? That's about right. That's about right. You're either sleeping or you're doing Mach speed. Okay, I guess I could talk to Vasca now. I wonder where that kid is. I wonder if he's just somewhere here in the swamp. How is that possible? Could just walk around. See if I find him or not. He's definitely not on any of the beaten paths, though. I feel like this is one of those old-timey quests where you're not going to find the kid unless you go explore some random corner somewhere. Oh, there's... I didn't know there were enemy wyverns up here. That's cool. I guess I can do the wyvern quest after all then. Well, he just went up. Oh, hey you. What's up? Oh. I don't think strong works on you. What? I get poisoned? Guess we'll try this. Oh, okay. It does a pretty decent amount. That's a big HP drop. I was poisoned or something. Big drop. Hey, you. Ba 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 ba. Whoa, jeez. Yes. These guys, I guess, hurt a little. Oh, my toxicity is full. That's my problem now. Oh, damn. It really slows me down. I forgot about toxicity. I don't know if I have anything to fix that or not. Ba 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 ba. I don't think so. Expired. Oh, does it? I wasn't aware it expired. Need to update link, apparently. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. wasn't aware that ever expired. Wait, how do I do a new one? But link expires in 7 days. Wait, what? How do you do a permanent one then? Hmm. 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 I got that one. Says it expires in 7 days. I wonder how you do a permanent one. I'll have to look into it. Sleepball Superstar to continue much longer after I left. When did you leave? You left at like 8 a.m., right? I continued for like 2 hours after that. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Adam, your time or my time? My time. I don't know what to do about toxicity except rest at a campfire. This guy's hurt quite a bit. The royal ones. I don't know if I can slow walk over there. What are you proing me for? What did I do wrong this time? Make it Forever Link Village look a little harder. Well, I looked for 20 seconds and I didn't see it. So I said I'd take care of it later. You got that 7-day one right there you can use. Well, I am playing a game right now, you know. I'll take care of it later. That temporary one in that chat will serve just fine for right now. So there. Ralph with Taze. Well, I don't know how to look for things. I only know how to very slowly walk towards my destination. This is a really... Oh, this is a brutal debuff, man. Your toxicity's full, you walk so slow. I don't have whatever it is I need to detox. Brutal. Wait, what'd you call me? I'm just fighting words. There it is. I slowly go over there. Ugh. Those wyverns hurt quite a bit. Not the little ones, but the big ones hurt. They poisoned me, though, was the main problem. Like, killed my health. I'm approaching. Before I don't have flint. What matter? Can I make any potions or anything? It makes one. 1! Oh, so I do have something. What? Wait, neutralize. Oh, wait, alcohol intoxication. I thought that was toxicity. Never mind, I can't read. Oh, okay, okay. That's what I do to reduce toxicity, huh? Cool. Cancels the effects of other potions, huh? I'm already at the, her place. Might as well just rest, though, rather than use the potion. Hosted a pack. Ah! Ba 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 ba. Oh, I don't like that ground I hear. Aww. So cute. So adorable. Yeah, that's where I'm screaming. I told them. Oh, server invite link settings. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Where am I again? I just wanted to check the top of the map and see if maybe the kid was up here. That's all I wanted to do. Was see if the kid was up here. That's all. Because I don't think the kid would be on a different map. I figure the kid would be lost here in the swamp somewhere. What's a MOA? Messenger's corpse. It's not good. Oh, hey. I need yours, root stocks. Oh no, it's the super deadly one. And I want to fight the pink one. I want another green one, but not the pink ones. This is like the top of the map. I should probably stay away from those royal wyverns, honestly. Hold up. I don't think I'm quite high level enough for them, just like I'm not quite high level enough for the pink plant ones either. Not tough enough. What system is my Okami on? PS3 or PS4? I don't remember off the top of my head. I know it's PlayStation though. What? Probably PS3. Because I've had it for quite a while. Find the music. It shares the same list. Oh, does it? Didn't know that. I like the long distance watching those guys go like what. They're so cute. There's some creepy sounds here in the forest. Well, on me. I'm gonna go back to Vasco's house. Went to a maid cafe. Oh! And how was the maid cafe? Was it everything you dreamed it would be? Hello, by the way, DeAndre. What's up? What's happening? How's it going? How you doing? You just fell over from embarrassment. Huh? Oh, facing the wrong way. That's why. What? You embarrassed? Nah. Nah. Where's Vasca? Probably sleeping in her house at nighttime like most people. You ducking covering for? Oh, Gina, what you hiding? Oh, she's not sleeping.
What?
Does she never sleep?
I freed all the brickmakers. They confirmed Salamandra's evil deeds.
I thank you for your bravery. If you are to destroy the bandits, seek the Hierophant in the grove. The druids are watching Salamandra.
I'll do that.
I know how best to reward you. I bestow upon you the Water Lord's blessing. You may bathe in the holy waters of the swamp and rejoice.
I feel truly honored, for who is greater than the Water Lords?
Didn't I already talk to him? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know I had a time limit for that kid. Huh. I wonder where the kid was then. If I turn in that quest, the kid is dead though, huh? I've already failed a few quests, but none that as dire as a kid dies. I wonder where he is though. I didn't check there at Salamander Camp. I wonder where the kid is then. Let's run around. Totally knowing where we're going. Let's do it. You say delicious, delicious. Boy, boy. What? What? You don't have to say that. Just be like, me only speak English. Me no Japanese. Very good. I'm gonna die, right? It's been a while since I fought the pink one, so I'm curious. Hey, I can actually kill the pink ones now. New quest? What have I done? Triggered a new quest. Maybe the cannibal ate the kid. What do you think?
You look
Let's go for daytime. Profile stare. What? What are you profile stare at me for?
Oh, nothing.
Rip his dialogue. Nothing beats me. Is what he was gonna say, or something like that. I've heard it before. This man lived the other day, I swear. I blame you. Hey, we don't know if he killed the kid. There's not even any dialogue to ask him, so I kind of doubt it. Unless the kid is probably on this map somewhere. I'm not sure where he is. We're just gonna explore the map, okay? There's a corpse near those wyverns. Maybe I should try that. Just run in, check the corpse, run out. Oh, the elves are back over here. Oh, dwarves, I guess. And elves. What's up?
I played the lute, but gave up my instrument for a sword.
I'm hungry.
Bet you are.
Humans are intruders. We aim to win back our world.
What do you mean?
Some of our greatest died combating humans. First when your kind arrived in these lands, then recently when we again concluded we couldn't abide mankind's tyranny. Have you seen fenowed flowers? You couldn't find one because you can't distinguish it from common plants.
Wait, I've got some.
You're blinded by hatred. I've picked fenowed.
Show me. I sense it will be something amusing. You do know fenowed. I thought wrongly about you.
Don't apologize. Think. Not all humans are mindless barbarians.
You do know fenowed. I thought wrongly about you.
In Vizimir, I had to pay a non-human tax. Nobody tells me what to do around here.
True, true.
Be good enough to leave me in peace. Adieu la paz.
Ba 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 ba. You skinny? Eat some chicken, girl. She's an elf. I have to keep up their fabulous figure, okay. She's got standards to uphold. When was the last time you saw a curvy elf?
Screw co-op existence.
You could climb this ladder? No, okay, fine.
Be good enough to leave me in peace.
I could, but I also could choose not to. If I were some stupid lost kid, where would I be? Near the wyverns does make sense. It's an area I haven't really explored yet. And it would explain why I haven't found this dumb kid yet. There was a corpse over there. Place of power here. Messenger's corpse. Right in the middle of all of them. Oh, hey there. That did like nothing. Holy fuck, that guy does damage. As soon as he gets out of his range, he leaves. You can handle them one at a time. You see that one says Moa instead of Royal Wyvern? Wish I didn't kick him back so far. Guys look like he's about to sleep. Oh. He's not strong, huh? Can I check out that corpse? No. Wait, what? Strong doesn't work on you? You're a fast one? That's interesting. Oh, so Moet is a female wyvern. Huh. Can only carry one trophy at a time. That's stupid. I think I could carry more than one trophy around at a time, but what do I know? What do I know, apparently? Not a damn thing. I don't know what quest this is, but okay. These are pluses instead of minuses. New sword acquired. Shit, I do damage against humanoids now, right?
That smell must have died ages ago.
I were a kid, where would I be? Fuck if I know. I keep looking for something that says like boy or something, lost kid, something like that. And all I find are animes.
Time to pray. Yes.
Bandits have appeared in the
tree.
True.
The circle of power renders the soil fertile.
Aren't the...
Why?
How did you...
Tamed them.
Any axe?
Only the fool.
I see.
Any other?
Farewell.
You're so cute. Anybody knows where this kid went? Me? No, I talked to him.
Seeking a magical strength giving beverage.
Twin blade.
Shh, don't say anything. Nope, nothing about the kid. I had to ask her about the kid, and she was like, "Nope, boy kids don't become dryads." So could just be one of these corpses lying around, maybe. Kind of doubt it though. If I were a kid, where would I be? Fuck if I know. Some hidden passageway off somewhere. I can't walk past the gray on the map in the upper right. I was looking for hidden passageways. I couldn't see on this map, but I might be able to see in the upper right map. Other than that, he could just be like in the middle of the map. Everyone knows when you're looking for something, you check the edges first, right? You don't check the middle of the map. That'd be crazy. $11.46. Those wolves seem friendly. Just a wall. Legal sword. No, that's the one I dropped. Where the Royal Huntsman was. Let's go straight south and see what we find. Getting tired tonight? Me too. These wolves are still chasing me. Alright, I can't look at corpses if there's enemies around. I forgot about that. Hello. I blame the swamp weather, honestly, for the tiredness, right? Here, yeah, just listen to some nice rain, some thunder. And before you know it, you're sleeping. It's very peaceful here. Probably the one that's got a weapon or something. Yeah. Rain, thunder, and me. Nice trio of sound, actually. That's because I'm super chill. I don't go like, ah, no, stop. Just chill. My magnifying glass. Find this kid. This map isn't that big. Where the fuck is this kid? I've been in the cave before, but did not see no gosh darn kid when I was in here before, and I've had this quest for forever. Boy. Wait, what? Why wasn't he here until now?
The messenger of the Lords lifts me from my knees and tears off my chains.
Are you the brickmaker's lost child?
I sat on foreign shores, crying and remembering my fatherland.
So neither druids nor dryads kidnapped you.
Blessed be he who wields a sword against my enemies.
Okay. Hurry home.
Who is above the Lords?
Right. I'll be going.
Is he a kid? He don't talk like no kid I've seen. Why wasn't he here till now, though? I've been in the cave before, killed wolves, killed the wraith monster over there, Got the Sephiroth. And then I was here to free the brickmakers. So the kid's quest wouldn't appear until I did the other things before? But I got the quest well before the brickmaker freedom one. I got the quest like way back, a while back. I don't understand. I need to find another one of those green plant fuckers. For a quest too, I'm pretty sure. Unless the pink ones count. Yeah, I still need another green one. Wonder where the fuck they be in here. Where be Voshkar? Town. I do make those noises. Aw, that's true.
What?
I found your missing child.
I thank you, White Wolf.
He's hard to understand.
It has been said, whosoever understands the Lords will be solitary among the crowd, for their thoughts flow like the deep waters.
So he's supposed to be that way.
From a drowned woman born, he shall lead those who walk the Lord's path to the underwater kingdom.
I'm glad to help.
What?
Okay.
I freed all the brickmakers. They confirmed Salamandra's evil deeds.
I thank you for your bravery.
I'll do...
I bestow upon...
I feel truly honored.
Sure. Quest completed. No quest failed this time. Hydrate.
I too praise the Lords. A deluge will cover the world. A new world will appear in the sea. The unjust
What?
vanish in the
Sit up straight and...
live in underwater castles. So tradition claims.
Unheard of.
What?
Farewell.
I guess I'll run around in the swamp and see if I can find another one of those green plant fuckers. I just need one. I lost one. Now I turn some quests and then I go sleep, right? All we gotta do. They usually showed up on the pathways, actually. I should stick to the pathways. Drown! What? What kind of hydration is that? That's not very hydrating. Sounds like the opposite of hydration to me. It's a little too much hydration. Mr. saying the swamp brings serenity to your soul. Helps if I press enter sometimes. Maybe. Maybe. You should be filled with serenity though, yes. You guys fight it out. As soon as you're in the swamp, it's like, wrong one, but. Yeah, I think I'll just go back to town. Well, maybe find one next time. Hold on. We will or we won't. Maybe just give me some money. I got some money anyway. I got like 2 grand right now. I didn't realize there was a place of power here now. Cool. Most people like it when it rains all the time.
Seeking to cross?
Meh.
Good sir. Do you need a boat?
Yes.
Take me to
Time.
I wouldn't have.
Army life's
Hey, let me through. Let me through.
Not enough pay for this.
I don't have that one. How's the game? It's going pretty well. I'm gonna go to sleep though. I could have done enough for today. I wonder if I can go back and get that arched forehead. Maybe. So I'm going to turn the wyvern one into the royal huntsman. And then see if I can go get that. I'll do that next time. No big rush. No big rush. Alright. That's enough internet for today, everybody. That's enough internet for today. We'll continue our adventure to do a bunch of quests and see where we get next time. For now, though, good night, Ryder. Good night, Dolby. Good night, Gina. Good night, Bornfish. Good night, everybody else who stopped by tonight. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourself. I'll be back before you know it. Bye.